been a few months since I last talked about my Necron army, and I think we're long overdue for an update. I'm still not done, still working on it, chipping away at it over time. I'm hoping to have it completed within the next few months, but at the rate that we're going, I probably need a little bit more time. A few months ago, I spent a few weekends building a whole bunch of models and then priming them. I was actually planning on making a video all about that, and I took like a bunch of notes, but I think it would just be really boring. But essentially, I built a lot of things. I ran into a lot of issues because, again, this is like my first army ever building and like kind of experience with Warhammer, and like building the Silent King was pretty challenging. A lot of things weren't lining up properly, and I just had some difficulty. But anyway, we got through it, and I found out solutions to my own problems. In a previous video, I went over the build and my plan for this army. It's probably going to be adapting over time, but it's just right now fun to just get in and build the models to just have so we can play in the near future. But as of right now, I got 5 death marks. We got a Royal Warden built, or an Orokin, the Diviner built. I have, I think, like 40 warriors built. We may need to get some more because those are pretty cool. We got the Silent King built. We got 6 Wraiths. We have kind of like a Ghost Arc, maybe a little bit more on that in a little bit. A Triarch Stalkers built, and what's a Technomancer, and then a Reanimator built. So a lot of these are in like the painting phase right now, and I still think I need like one more Ghost Arc to actually have like a full build. But a lot of models are like primed, and a lot of things need to be still painted. A few weekends ago, I spent a lot of time painting and basing the warriors because I just thought that would be like if I mess up on a warrior, who cares? But if I mess up on the Silent King, ooh, that's kind of a problem. So as I'm, learning painting and learning about building the bases, I thought it'd be better to do that on the smaller boys. So we have a whole bunch of warriors built right now. A lot of them, again, are painted, and I'm still experimenting with the bases. As you can see, like this base right here, this is so I got the obsidian. I keep thinking obsidian because of Minecraft. I got this Morden Earth. It does some really cool lava bases quite well, as you can see on like this warrior. However, this warrior it kind of looks glossy because I'm kind of dumb, and I put down this varnish, this gloss varnish. So that's something I need to fix in the near future. I did just get this ultra matte varnish, which should be a lot better at like sticking down that Morden Earth so it doesn't like come up and so look at this. I guess a better way to explain it. I had the Morden Earth down, but it was like cracking. I mean, obviously it looks cool, the cracking, but it was falling off so easily. However, the varnish like sticks it down a lot better, so it doesn't like just shatter when you poke at it. I mean, obviously it's kind of aggressive doing this, but at the same time, things happen and it chips. But with that varnish, it helps a lot. However, all I had was that gloss varnish, and I just didn't know. So anyway, I got the matte varnish. So a combination of the matte varnish, Morden Earth, gonna be spicy. So like right now, look how cool this looks. I love how like just that lava base looks. And again, there's not like huge cracking on here. So I guess one thing too, I know I'm rambling. We're gonna go on probably a lot of tangents here, but I love how this looks. However, again, we need some sort of varnish on it to stick down the base, or the Morden Earth on the base. I was trying to test different consistencies and thicknesses of the Morden Earth on these warriors because I didn't really want to use a whole bunch of Morden Earth and like waste it on like warriors when I could be doing it on bigger models, like let's say like the Wraith. Again, this has the varnish on it, the gloss varnish, so I gotta re-varnish it, if that's even a word. But I was testing out like what kind of minimum thickness of Morden Earth I can use so I can still have a cool effect, like let's say like this, but not waste all my Morden Earth on like a smaller model. It's kind of hard to get a good camera angle of this. But anyway, that's like the more recent thing I've been doing. These guys still need to get kind of painted. They're not like 100% yet, but probably one more layer would be nice. Really just trying to get that glow on the gun and like I don't even know what you call it, like their chest plates. This guy needs a little bit more work, but essentially it looks pretty cool. Again, we're talking mostly about the painting here. I mean, the building is kind of generic, just slapped together the sprues or whatever, but the paintings, I guess, where you can get a little bit more creative. I guess maybe I shouldn't say that because I was trying to get creative with this Ghost Arc. I'll get to this in a second, but we're trying to kit bash a cool Ghost Arc trying to be creative in there, but let's say for the warriors, not too much creativity. For the painting themselves, I've been using this like acrylic pro paint. My one friend highly recommended this, so we got some different colors. For my first paints, I was using the like war paints or something like that, and I didn't really love the colors too much, or it didn't really stick that well. The paint might have been a little old, but these I think shine a lot better and like really highlight the colors how I kind of wanted it. I'm trying to find a warrior as like an example that had the other colors on it, but I can't find it. I might have already repainted all them all. Actually, this is one of them that has the older paints, it looks like. See, so it doesn't look as maybe saturated. It's a lot like darker, which again is cool, but maybe it's the same paint. But anyway, I think it shines a lot nicer with these other paints. And I was also using, again, some of these paints, and we do have others as well for the bases. The bases actually are kind of easy, and I guess a lot of these Necron things are kind of easy, just the way I've been going about doing things. It's a lot of black, red, orange, and yellow just slapped together. So it's kind of easy, I guess, relative to other models, at least from what I've seen online. So this was a Reanimator one I did recently, or like the last one I did. So if I get the focus, like look at that base. Looks pretty cool. We did not add the varnish just yet, but I'm probably going to end up doing that today. But yeah, really cool Reanimator. Got to paint that soon too. One thing I have been doing is, let's see, I guess we'll show the Reanimator. I bought a lot of magnets, so I have this travel case. I'll probably show like a picture of it or something because it's kind of large. I can't really put the camera on it right now, but I have that case. So I stick these magnets on with hot glue. They're really small. I think they're 6 by 3 millimeter magnets, and they're actually really sweet. See, I can get them on here. They got like a warrior. You pretty much put them on, every single thing. Oh no, this guy's falling apart. What the heck? Gotta glue him. Gotta glue him back. What are you doing? Anyway, I will have to re-glue that guy. But yeah, the magnets are really cool. They're not too strong. Like here's like this base plate thing. Yeah, perfect. See, like you got the snapping. Really cool. They're not gonna like fly around. You can like shake this. Shake test. But again, they're not too strong where I can still pick up this warrior pretty easily. But snap it back in. So yeah. Really like this, and that's going to be very handy when we are traveling with these guys so they don't break, but also it's nice to like lock them in place. And I think for storage too, it just helps because my room's like a mess with all hobby related things. So yeah, but yeah, I got a whole bunch of warriors done, or not done, but they're very close, and hopefully today I want to get every base done, which again is a lot. We have a lot of warriors. Actually, probably not going to be able to do that. The warriors are just so cool. I don't know, having like a big droid army, some big tanks, kind of fun. But yeah, gonna try and do that. I think I gotta order more magnets too. But so moving that, I guess, off to the side. We don't need to talk too much about warriors. Here's some of the death marks. I think I primed and dry brushed a lot of these. Have not painted them yet. I think when I'm done with the warriors, then we'll do this because there's so many cool things you can do. Like from a creative side with these death marks, like in the painting and I guess base building. So I want to take my time with that. But man, look at those guns. So cool. So cool. I almost want to have more death marks in the army just because of how cool they are. But we will see. And yeah, we got some more Wraith that we got to work on. After playing the game, I love the Wraith Technomancer build. Or like, not the build, but like the synergy between it. So fun. So this Wraith here, I got to figure out what to do with it. I dropped it and it shattered like right here. Or not shattered, but it broke, sheared. And I glued it back and I kind of glued off-centered. So I don't know if I want to keep it and kind of make it more angled. Or, I don't know. Maybe fix it how it's supposed to be. This is so far, this guy's not done. None of these models are really done. And I'm still learning, painting and making it look cooler. But this guy's almost done. Sort of, but need to definitely touch up the colors. But I love how this dude came out. The Citan, the Catan, the Void Dragon. He's got the metallic body. He's got this like matte black wing hood thing with like the red electric coming out with the staff and the pointy thing. I gotta fix up again the colors on this. I want this to really shine bright. But yeah, I don't even think this guy's gonna be in the army, but super cool. I definitely gotta do the base too. I've not touched the base. Yeah, really cool model. Again, I don't think I'm going to be using it in the army, but Man, that's a cool model. Let's go over to, so we talked about the basing, my plans for that. We talked about the magnets. Yeah, the building. So there's some kit bashing I want to do. So before I get into that whole Ghost Arc discussion, I want to show you one kit bash that I actually did that I think I'm pretty proud of. So this is the Triarch Stalker. I can't even really get like a good angle on this, but I like the idea of it being more of like a vehicle, or like not a vehicle, but like I don't like the idea of like a Necron dude riding this. Like I wanted this to be like the Necron, like itself, if that makes sense, like a droid. So I got a cannon up top, got like these like claw things, like, you know, pretty sick. But yeah, it's more like a spider walker that doesn't need a rider. So pretty cool. I gotta paint this and still touch it up, but that was all built using, actually, yeah, I guess it was all built using the, what can I talk, the Triarch Stalker like kit, but I took some like Wraith parts just because I had some extra. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm not like, I don't know, when I was using the Triarch Stalkers like in the actual game, like I feel like I'm not using it that good. Like I just don't get the most value out of it, so I might take that out for like some more warriors, just because I love having like 1,000 little dudes in the field. But anyway, still working on that. Yeah, I guess real quick, I'm trying to build the Silent King. This is a really bad paint job. I was trying something different, I was trying to do something, and I think I just didn't do it right. So I gotta figure out what to do with this. But these are like the Sentinel beam things. I don't even know what they call it. I think they're actually called like Seniers. I don't know. Anyway, behind me I do have my Silent King. Like it's built in pieces. It's just not like primed or anything yet, so I don't really want to get to that. It needs a lot of work. Here's the Technomancer. So this was actually the first thing we based, and like what I painted with the new paint. It is not done yet. It looks kind of like washed out, like right over here. Maybe not washed out, but it doesn't look as like, the color doesn't look how I wanted it to, so I definitely need to go over it again. But this guy's nearing completion. I think one more coat in certain spots. I think it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I still gotta like put some varnish on this base as well. Jumping all over the place. So let's go to and this is gonna be so cool. But this is the Ghost Arc. I kind of got this idea for some other kit bashers online, but essentially it's like this. It's not a like vehicle anymore. It is like a Wraith cannon dude, if that I don't even know how to explain it, but this reminds me of the Phyrexian monsters from like Magic the Gathering. I forgot what the guy's actually called, but he's like the Gitaxian dude. But anyway, this is like his vehicle. So we got the big cannon, we got him like being hooked up to the Arc itself, or the Doomsday Cannon. I gotta figure out something here. Yeah, it just looks so empty, so I'm working on it, but right now there is nothing. And I did prime this initially because I don't know, I didn't really have a huge amount of plans going this. I just started doing it, but it's gonna look something like this. But again, I gotta figure out what to do around this area over here. But that's gonna be cool. So this army definitely runs 2 Ghost Arcs. I keep saying Ghost Arc. I think it's the Doomsday Cannon. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. The 2 big cannon dudes. Maybe even 3 if we do take out like a Stalker. I think right now the army does have 2 Stalkers, which again they're good, but like I don't know. I just feel like there could be something else the army could use. But yeah, we have so many warriors. There's like 20 something warriors on here. I need more. Here's Orokin. I'll take Orokin off. Oh man, yeah. See, it looks like it started cracking already down here. It's a big. See that? That shouldn't be there. I mean, it doesn't look like terrible, but like it just, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta touch up that base. We gotta still work on the painting on this dude. Really cool. So this guy gives +4 invulnerable save to all the warriors in the unit. So super strong. One of the best dudes in the army. But yeah, still chipping away at this. I still need to do a lot more work. Oops, why is it not focused? I still need to do a lot more work, but still learning also as I go. I'm not like the best painter. But as long as it looks cool, having some fun doing it, I think it doesn't really matter. But anyway, next time we chat, hopefully this army will be built, and I mean, I think for the most part I have down the colors that I want to use, as well as the bases. But next update, maybe everything will actually be done. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you got any tips, let me know down below. I'm always interested in learning some more, and hopefully you appreciate my Sith Necron army. It's so cool. I love the red and black. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Have fun playing Warhammer. Talk to y'all soon.